What is your name? What is your name?
Sir.
Your age?
33, sir.
Your height and your weight?
My height is 5'3", weight is 58, sir.
58,
Yes, sir.
Can you just stand up and walk behind a bit and put up your hands? A bit, you walk behind. Can you just walk behind a bit? Okay. Are you strong or not? Are you strong or not?
Yes, sir.
Do you do farming work? Do you go and work in the farm?
Yes, sir.
So you must be very strong. Am I right? You're strong,
Yes.
Okay. Your marital status?
Married, sir.
Married, What is the job of your husband?
Farming, sir.
Farming, How many children do you have?
Yes, sir.
How many children do you have?
3 children, sir.
How old are they?
12, 8, then 5.
12, 8, and 5. So the youngest one and 8 and 12, all these needs somebody to take care of them. Are they boy or girl?
My sister, sir.
No, 12, 8 and 5, are they all boy or girls? Babae or lalaki?
2 boys and 1 girl, sir.
So the youngest one is a girl, the 5-year-old one?
Youngest is a boy.
Okay, now who look after the children when you come here to work?
My sister, sir.
Your sister, And have you got the permission from your sister or your husband to come here to work?
Yes, sir.
Are you mentally prepared 100%? You won't change your mind?
Yes, sir.
You think carefully. Are you 100% prepared to come here to work? You have to make a sacrifice when you come overseas to work, because you are not in your house. You will be away from your children for at least 2 years. So are you mentally prepared?
Yes, sir.
100%? You won't change your mind?
Yes, sir.
Okay, What is the educational level?
High school, sir.
High school, how many years?
4 years, sir.
4 years, Okay, I see your
Yes, sir.
English is okay. Now, your experiences. I want to know your experience. What are your experiences?
Experience, I'm DH before in Qatar, sir.
DH Qatar. And how many years?
2 years, sir.
From what year to what year?
You
cannot remember.
June 2, 2016, then June 18, 2018, sir.
How is your memory? Is your memory good? Can you remember things or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, now I want you to remember these 3 alphabets. You just look at these 3 alphabets. What is three alphabet? Can you see?
ODM, sir.
ODM, after that I will ask you again. You have to remember. If you cannot remember, that means the memory is no good. Then it's difficult for you to come and work. Okay? We want people at least can remember. And what about the mathematics? 128 plus 28 is how much?
99, sir.
128 plus addition, how much?
156, sir.
Okay, 128. Okay, 128 take away 39, how much?
Sir?
That 128 minus 39, how much?
89, sir.
89, okay. Okay, you're okay with your mathematics, okay. Now, what was your job when you worked in Qatar for the 2 years? What was your job?
caring baby, sir, then wash clothes, ironing, and clean the house, sir.
Okay, that means you look after baby. Baby means how old? How many baby or how many children do you have? How many children do they have? You look after. Baby means how old is the baby?
2 years old, sir.
2 years old. 2 years old is a child. They can walk already, they can run, it's no more a baby. Okay, 2 years old and any other?
1 year old, sir.
And 1 year.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that means you look after. When you go there, this 1 year old was how old? When you go to this family?
3 weeks. 3 weeks, sir.
Okay, so you have experience looking after a baby and a child, right?
Yes.
So this family got how many children? How many children? How many children?
6, sir.
6 children. How old are they?
Yes, sir.
How old are they? From a baby, newborn baby to how many years old? Can you give me how many years old the children?
12, 10,
12, 10, 8.
12, 10, 8, then 2, and then 1.
There are only 5 children now. You say 6. One more? How old?
12, 10, then 8, tapos, and then 4,
I see. You got
2, and 1.
Oh, I see. So you got lots of experience in all the ages, from a baby to a child that is around 12 years old. So you got a lot of experience. Are you the only DH there or got other DH?
How about the other, sir?
Others, how many?
2, sir.
That means 2 DH. So your job is to look after the children and to do housework.
No, sir. Only caring baby, and then sometimes wash clothes. The other maid is to cook the food, and the one is wash clothes, sir.
I know. Then you say you look only after one baby. Then what about the other children? Who look after?
No, sir, because they are big now.
I know they are big. They are not big. 1 year old, 2 year old, 4 year old is not big. Even 8 year old, you need somebody to look after them. Who look after them?
The other maid, sir.
The other maid. So you have no experience looking after children because the other maid is doing the job. Do you have experience or not looking after children? Do you look after the children?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So that means you look after the
No,
children.
sir, because only that two children I take care, sir.
Which 2 children?
The
How old are the 2 children?
The 2 years old and then 1 year old, sir.
I see. So you look after the baby and the child. So what about the other children? Another 4 children?
Another maid, sir.
Oh, I see. So you all separate. You look after the younger one and the other look after the older one. Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So the cooking, do you know how to cook?
Yes, sir.
What food you know how to cook? Filipino food.
Filipino food.
What about Arabic food?
No, sir.
No, What Filipino food you know how to cook?
Adobo, sir.
Only adobo, that's all.
Adobo, sinigang, pinakbet, sir.
Adobo, sinigang, pinabet, tocino, all this I'm sure you know, or fried veg, fried fish.
Yes, sir.
Do you like to cook? Do you like to cook?
Yes, sir.
So if you come here, if the mom asks you to learn to cook, can you cook?
Yes, sir.
Okay, here we have got Indians, Chinese, and Muslim Malays. Can you work for an Indian?
Sir?
Can you work for a Chinese?
Yes, sir.
What about Indian?
Yes, sir.
Malay, Muslim?
It's okay, sir.
Okay, because I think Malay Muslim no problem lah, because you work in Qatar before, they are the same, they are also Muslim. Here also they are Muslim, so you have to follow their rules and regulation. So I think you should be okay, working for a Muslim. Am I right?
Okay, sir.
Let's say I've got a Muslim employer, want to employ you to look after children. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Is there any question you want to ask me? Is there any question?
Nothing.
No.
Nothing, sir.
How long is your contract here?
2 years, sir.
Can you assure me that you will finish your contract?
Yes, sir.
If the employer is good and you are happy here, would you want to continue your contract?
Yes, sir.
Now the phone, you can bring a phone, but you are strictly not allowed to use the phone during working hours. Can you agree to it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you think carefully. You're not allowed to use the phone. Are you addicted to the phone? You must have the phone with you, and then you cannot let go the phone. The phone is like food to you. You're so addicted, you cannot even leave it for 1 second. Are you addicted?
No, sir.
No, so you're sure you're not allowed to use the phone during working hours, Are you okay?
Okay, sir.
Huh?
Okay, sir.
You try and use the phone to the minimum. After work, you can use it for a short while, maybe about 20 to 25 minutes, but don't use it every day. Also, just try and use it 2-3 times a week to call your family people only. You only allowed to call your family people in the Philippines. You're not allowed to call the people here, the Facebook here. Is that okay?
Okay, sir.
If you are found to have abuse your phone, you use the phone play games for maybe 1 hour, 2 hours, then the employer has the right to confiscate it. Then you can only call back by asking the employer for the phone. That means each time you want to call back, you have to ask the employer. You won't be able to keep your phone. Can you agree to that?
Yes, sir.
So you must understand, you are not allowed to abuse your phone. Is that okay?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Also, your off day. You have 1 day off in a week. If the employer wants you to work on the off day, are you willing to do it? To work on your off days?
Yes, sir.
Okay, they will pay you, but you must have the willingness. You are allowed to have 1 off day, but you must be willing to work, because nobody can force you. So I'm asking you, are you willing to work on your off days if the employer needs you? Are you willing?
Yes, sir.
You will get more income, the employer will pay you.
Yes, sir.
Do you know how to take shower for a baby? Feed the baby, carry the baby?
More important than the baby. Kids.
Oh, Philippines now they can interview the maid afterwards. This one.
You want to interview the
No, afterwards, short while, give me about another 5-6 minutes. So you must understand that your handphone, you cannot abuse it. I want to make you understand that. Is that okay?
Okay, sir.
Let's say if the house has a pet dog, are you willing to look after the pet dog? Can, Okay, your job to look after a baby. Do you sleep with the baby?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I see. So the mom will leave the baby and then you sleep with the baby. The baby wake up in the night. You get up, you feed the baby. Do you do that? Do you feed the baby in the night? Do you get up in the night?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So how often you get up in the night to feed the baby? How often? How many times? In the night, the baby sleep with you. How many times you get up to feed the baby? You feed the baby with milk, right? How many times?
2 times, sir.
2 times. So in the night, the baby, you will know the time for the baby to get up. Then you get up to feed the baby. So what about shower the baby and pampers? Do you know how to hold the baby, make use of the pampers? All this, do you know?
Yes, sir.
I'm sure you know, because you've been looking after the baby, you sleep with the baby. But if the employer has the baby, want you to sleep with the baby, are you okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What about the food? Now, if the employer is a vegetarian, they don't take meat, is it okay for you to eat vegetarian food?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what about the cooking? Do you like cooking?
Yes, sir.
Are you willing to learn to cook? Let's say, here if the Indian or Chinese, they've got their own food, but they will teach you. Are you willing to learn?
Yes, sir.
Do you think you can cook if we give you a cookbook? Just a cookbook for you. Hello, Pavin. Yeah, I will call you back in a short while. I'm interviewing some girls.
Okay, Mr. Chen, just short one. Later, I'm going to introduce a customer to you. He needs a temporary maid. You discuss with
Okay.
him
Sure.
directly. I'll pass you the number.
Sure.
Hello?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay.
Thank you. Can you cook with a cookbook if you give you a cookbook?
Yes, sir.
Do you do cooking while you are working in Qatar? Do you do cooking?
No, sir.
You don't?
No, sir.
I see. What about in Philippines? Do you do the cooking in Philippines?
Yes, sir.
Yes, so you like to cook. The main thing is you must like to cook, then you can learn. Do you like to cook?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So in the Qatar, you look after how many children? You look after 2 children, is it? 1 year old and 2 years old. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Other than that, what other work do you do? Housework.
Clean the room, sir.
Okay,
And then wash the...
there's housework and ironing. So these are the usual work that you have to do in the house. Am I right? Do you know
Yes,
how to use the gadgets like microwave oven, washing machine, rice cooker, oven, vacuum cleaner? Do you know how to use all these gadgets?
Yes, sir.
Now, the employers here, sometimes they go out. What means that the family here are very small family. The employers go out to work. The children go to school. Nobody in the house. Are you afraid to be alone in the house?
No, sir.
No, you are brave. I see that you are very brave. Okay. Are you willing to listen to the rules and instructions of the employer? Can you?
Sir.
I don't want you to argue with the employer. If you cannot understand, you just ask the employer. Sir, I cannot understand. Or mom, I cannot understand. They will explain to you again. Is that okay?
Okay, sir.
And cannot agree with them. Is that okay?
Okay, sir.
Do you have any friends or relatives in Malaysia?
No, sir.
No. Can you promise me that you will not bring any friends or even relative to the employer house?
Yes, sir.
So you are not allowed to bring anybody in the house except with the permission of the employer. Is that okay? You have to be responsible to look after the house, close the door, close the gate, and don't allow people to come in. Is that okay?
Okay. Okay, sir.
So if you were to ask you to to clean the fan, or sometimes the window is a bit higher up, you use a chair. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
You can do it.
Okay, sir.
Now, to look after old people, elderly people, do you think you can look after an elderly person? A weak elderly person?
Sir?
Do you think you can look after somebody who is old? That means take care of elderly people. Can you? Because I see that you are tough, you are strong. Can you?
Yes, sir.
Let's say I've got a customer here. The mother is quite old, maybe around 90 years old. She fall down, and then now she is very weak. But she can walk a bit. You must help her, and she needs help. Okay, she can go to the and do her own shower. Maybe she can go to the and and the hygiene part, maybe she also can do it by herself. But you need to help her, take her up, put her on the wheelchair, push the wheelchair, take care of her, love her. Do you think you can do it?
Yes, sir.
Do you think you can look after an invalid person or a semi-invalid person? Do you think you can? But here I see that you invalid person, you said no, you see. You know, in your biodata here, take care of invalid, you said no. But if the person is, let's say, semi-invalid, do you think you can take care of her? It's a old lady, much shorter than you. I think maybe around 5 feet she, and not very. I think she's thin, so I think you can help her a lot. Can you?
Again, sir, I can understand.
I have got one employer, is the mother. The mother is about 90 years old. She got a fall, and now she is semi-invalid. That means she needs somebody to help her to walk, somebody to help her to take her to the washroom, to poo-poo, and also to shower. And in the night, you will also need to help her, maybe try and get up in the night, just looking after a baby, which you also have to get up in the night. Can you do that job?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
You must do it with love. You cannot scold the old lady. You cannot scold her. You cannot show face to her. You talk to her nicely. You show love to her. Can you do that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are you the loving type? Where you can love the baby, you can love the elderly people. Don't be angry. Can you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can.
Are you sure? Because I got an employer here. I think she will like to have you because you are tall and I think you are very strong. But the main thing is, are you willing to do the job? Yes.
Elder, sir.
Yes, elder. Just like caregiver. Can you?
Yes, sir. But my work is only the elder, sir.
Your work is the elder, is the same like looking after the baby, and also do some housework. The elder and also do the housework. There is also another maid there. I think it's an Indonesian maid. So you also need to share the work. But your main job is to look after the elderly, the elder lady. Can you do it?
Okay, sir.
This is a very good employer. Okay. She's a very good employer. The children is already grown up, maybe around 13, 14 years old, and the other one about 8 or 9 years old. So they don't need much of your care. They will know how to do everything by themselves. I think there's also another Indonesian maid there. So do you think you can just work together and help? The main job is to look after the old lady.
Okay, sir. They are Chinese, sir.
They are Chinese.
They are Chinese.
Yes, they are Chinese. And also sometimes maybe when you got the time, you have to do some housework and do cooking lah. Is that okay?
Okay, sir.
I will give this video to them. See whether they want to select you. And also I've got other customers who want you to look after children. I've got many customers, okay? To look after children, to look after elderly, to look after semi-valid, invalid. I've got a lot, okay? So I will give this video to the customer who has got the mother because he needs somebody urgently. Is that okay? Okay.
Okay, sir.
Do you have any question to ask me?
How many members in their family, sir?
There are 5 members in the family, okay? Mom, sir, 2 daughters, and the old lady. But the mom, sir, they are working. The 2 children go to school, and the old lady will be in the house with you. Are you okay? There is
Only one maid, sir.
there is another maid there, Indonesian maid. She will come in the daytime, do the housework, and also I think she's very good in the cooking. She been working with them for I think 12 or 13 years. That Indonesian, because the old lady she fall down, so she needs somebody to look after her. But you must assure me that you have the love and the care for her. The main thing is, can you assure me for the love and the care?
Okay, sir.
Do you think you can have the love and care for the old lady? She's a very nice old lady, small size, but she needs the love and care of somebody to look after her. Is that okay?
Yes, sir. Okay.
You have to assure me. Can you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is there any question? Is there any question from you?
Nothing, sir.
Nothing. Okay, you just don't go off first. I have got another customer here. They might want to interview you.